What I believe is we ought to get to the bottom and find the facts in the way that the FBI has always done. There's no presumption of innocence or guilt when you have a nominee before you. There is rather find the facts.
There's no presumption of innocence when you have a nominee before you. Think about it. That means that any person nominated to an important political position that has to be confirmed by the Senate can be smeared with anything by anybody at any time, and Senator Schumer wants all the smears investigated by the FBI. No presumption of innocence, no need for corroboration, because there isn't any corroboration on any of the three accusations. There's some lie detector test that somebody took somewhere. That's not legally admissible. Lie detector tests aren't used for many, many reasons in courts of law. So the head of the Democratic Party would basically say, Kavanaugh, you have to go now. You are not entitled to be a Supreme Court justice. Doesn't matter whether we don't have any proof. You have to go because politically motivated attorneys, the attorney for Dr. Ford and Avenatti, the other guy from Colorado is representing the second accuser, he's not an ideologue per se. He's a guy who went after Kobe Bryant. He's got a lot of experience, but he's not an ideologue. But the first two certainly are. The Schumer says, look, any accusation is a disqualification because you don't have a presumption of innocence, even though you're an American. Once you get into a position where you're in a nominated capacity, you don't have any rights. So anybody could accuse anybody of anything and they're out. That collapses the justice system and the political system in America. Collapses it. Feinstein backs him up. Blumenthal backs him up. And here's the tragic thing, the real tragedy. I have not heard one elected Democratic official, not one, speak up for due process. Now, as you know, I'm a registered independent, not a party apparatchik. Don't root, don't endorse, don't donate to anybody. I voted for Democrats, I vote for Republicans, I vote for the best problem solver. At this point, and I'll deal with this tomorrow, you have a political party in this country that is basically telling the American public due process is finished. We, the Democratic Party, do not believe in the presumption of innocence. That's what the party's saying.